Hey guys, can't believe it's been a month since my last video, but I wanted to do a quick one, kind of off the cuff, on the GEC number 77 Yankee Barlow. This is the same frame as the previously released two-bladed pattern from collectorknives.net for the Northfield Barlow. It was the medium Barlow. They did this one in a variety of cover options. Sawcut bone, they had some in ebony, a whole bunch of stuff. One I didn't even know about, and it was really limited, that I wish I could have gotten, was this same pattern but in autumn bone. There's not many of those floating around at all. It looks really nice, and congrats to everybody who got one. I know a couple of my Instagram friends did. So this was my preferred pattern. I've always liked the sheep's foot blade on the TC Barlows, so to me this was just kind of it felt like I was able to get my hands on one in the frame that I prefer, though. Initially I wasn't quite sure if I preferred the number 77 frame, but once you get one of these in a single blade, it's hard not to like the bit of size increase, in my opinion. The two-bladed pattern, I'm not a huge fan of two-bladed patterns. I just like how a single feels, and I don't really like gripping onto another small blade. That's just personal preference, though. This was the Sawcut in Old Tan. And the Sawcut is just a really neat look. It reminds me of quarter sawn oak and the edges. And the quality is everything everybody has come to expect from GEC. They do their knives right, and they're not afraid, like on some of these, to slow production down to do them right. Everything is nice and smooth. This one is sometimes near the bolsters and the back spring you'll get some kind of burrs or edge. This one is really nice and flush. I don't feel any edges or burrs, nicely rounded. The blade is ground very thin. That's one thing I like too with the sheep's foot, is with the taper and the way it's ground, it stays really thin near the tip too. Some of these, like the number 99, will be the same, like really thin behind the edge, almost zero ground like this, but then near the tip we'll get to like 15, 20 thousandths. This I think almost goes to 25, something like that. It's more similar to like the number 47, where they ground it thin all to the tip. Not much of a comparison. Number 47 is still a little thinner just because of the nature of the blade shape. But pull is really nice. I'd say it's like a 5 or a 6, but it's very smooth. It's snappy. Yeah, so I'm really impressed. If you can get one, do so. Unfortunately, on the secondary market, if they're cheap, they're going to go almost immediately. If they're a little more expensive, they might sit a little longer. But these runs are really nice. It's a comparison to a number 15. If you haven't seen the frame size difference, which I did a video on previously, this isn't really maybe vertical. It'd give you a better idea, even though the camera angle is going to skew how they look. Should organize this a little better. The number 99 is still a touch bigger, still the biggest frame I have. The 47 actually might be even bigger than the 99. They're really, really close. But the size upgrade, like I said, on the number 77, I think pushes it into, I prefer even better than TC Barlows, which I'm already a huge fan of, but that extra size is really nice. So if you can get one, guys, I highly suggest it. I forgot to mention they come with these cool pins, similar to like the anniversary one did. So pretty neat. So if you can get your hands on one, guys, I highly recommend it. And I'm going to try and do just like an EDC update video here in a few days or something. Try and keep videos a little more frequent now. As always, thanks for watching.